For a while, you noticed the signs. Maybe some delays, some meltdowns, or something that just felt different. And now you finally have the diagnosis, and while that might bring some immediate relief, it can also leave you feeling overwhelmed, asking yourself, what now? Please know that you are not alone. So many families I've worked with have experienced similar ranges of emotions following an autism diagnosis. And though the path forward may seem daunting, it's truly full of hope. The moment of an autism diagnosis isn't the end of something, it's just the beginning. And knowing what to do next can make all the difference for your child. Hi, I'm Dr. Tammy Heisler, a board-certified pediatrician with As You Are. Today, we're going to talk about what happens after an autism diagnosis. From therapy options like speech and occupational therapy, to early intervention, to school supports, we'll walk through the next steps together in a way that's clear, doable, and full of hope. Stick with me. These next few minutes could change the way you see the road ahead. First things first, take a breath. Your child just received an autism diagnosis. I know this is a really big moment, and your mind might already be racing with a million questions. What does this mean for the future? Did I miss something? Is it my fault? What do I do now? If you're feeling overwhelmed, emotional, maybe even a little numb, you are not alone. I've worked with many parents who describe this moment the same way. It's like getting the answer you've been searching for, but then not quite knowing what to do with it. Here's what I want you to know. This diagnosis does not mean that there's something wrong with your child. It just means that we now have a better understanding of how your child experiences and processes the world around him. And with that understanding comes a wealth of knowledge regarding how we can help your child grow and develop to their fullest potential. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from a place of clarity. You can now begin to make choices that truly support your child's growth and well-being, and that's a really powerful thing. If you're a parent going through this right now, I'd love to hear what's been most confusing, overwhelming, or emotional for you. Feel free to leave a comment below. I read every one, and your story just might help another family feel a little less alone and a little better understood. Let's talk about what the diagnosis of autism actually means. Though hearing the word autism can feel heavy and scary, it's really just a way that we can better describe the unique ways in which your child communicates, learns, and interacts with the world. It helps explain some of the things you've probably already noticed. Maybe your child doesn't respond to his name when you call him. Maybe your child plays differently than other kids. Or maybe your child has big reactions to noises, lights, or changes in his daily routine. These examples aren't just random, unrelated challenges. They are all part of a specific pattern of behaviors, communication skills, and sensory sensitivities. They are all part of autism spectrum disorder. And what's really reassuring is that the diagnosis of autism opens up a variety of doors for you and your child. It gives you access to support, therapies, school services, and specialists, things that can truly help your child thrive. It's important to remember that every child with autism is different. There's no one-size-fits-all profile. Some kids talk early, while others don't speak much at all. Some love to be around people, while others need more space. Some are fascinated by bright lights and loud sounds, while others get easily overwhelmed with too much sensory input. Your child's strengths, challenges, and personality are all uniquely their own. A diagnosis of autism doesn't define who your child is. It simply helps us better understand how we can support them. And the more you understand, the more confident and ready you'll feel for what comes next. Not just as a parent, but as your child's best advocate. If this is resonating with you so far, please go ahead and like this video. It helps us reach more families who are on the same journey as you. Now that you have the diagnosis of autism, you might be wondering, what kind of help does my child need and what's available to them? Let's walk through some of the most common types of support families explore following an autism diagnosis. It's important to get connected to therapy services which can support your child's development. Let's start with speech therapy. Speech therapy helps children with communication, whether it's saying words, using gestures, or even learning to use an alternative communication device to express him or herself. It's not just about talking, it's about connecting. Occupational therapy, or OT for short, helps kids learn and strengthen their daily living skills, like dressing themselves, brushing their teeth, or using their hands to play and explore. OT can also help with sensory sensitivities, helping to manage those moments when certain sounds, textures, or lights are just too much for your child to handle. You'll also hear about ABA therapy, or applied behavior analysis. ABA therapy is a structured approach to teaching new skills while helping reduce some of the behaviors that are getting in the way of your child's ability to learn and connect meaningfully. Your pediatrician can help guide you through these various therapies and help create the right plan specifically for your child. It's important to remember that progress doesn't happen overnight, but with the right supports in place, you'll start to see little moments of growth and achievement. Maybe your child is making more eye contact, or saying a new word, or playing with a toy in a more meaningful way. Each moment matters, so please take pride and joy in all of them, from the little to the big.
Yay!
If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way, you won't miss out on any of our other videos where we break down step by step the different therapies we just discussed. It's important to know that therapies are just one part of the various supports your child is entitled to. If your child is under the age of 3, he or she may be eligible for early intervention. Early intervention is a free or low-cost program offered by each state. Specialists, like speech and occupational therapists, can come to your home, work with your child, and help you learn how to support your child's development during everyday routines. If your child is 3 years old or older, support often comes through your local school system. Even if your child hasn't started preschool yet, your school district may offer evaluations, special education services, and therapies at no cost to you. This is where something called an IEP, or an individualized education plan, comes in. An IEP is a legal document that outlines your child's unique needs and the school's plan to support them. It might include things like classroom accommodations, therapies in the school setting, or extra help with transitions. Some children may not need a full IEP, but would still benefit from small changes at school. They might qualify for a 504 plan, which is another school support plan that helps kids succeed in general education by offering things like sensory breaks, seating changes, or extra time to complete schoolwork. IEPs and 504 plans help make sure that your child is set up for success at school. I know this may sound like a lot, but we don't expect you to be experts in all of this. There are many people, maybe your pediatrician, your care coordinator, a local parent advocate, who are there to help guide you step by step. And please know, all of the therapies we've discussed aren't meant to change who your child is. They're simply intended to foster your child's strengths while helping them in those areas they're having slightly more challenges in. It's about making sure your child has the tools and the right environment he or she needs to learn, connect, and shine in his or her own special way. If you've already explored early intervention or school services, I'd love to know what helped most or what questions came up along the way. Drop a comment below and share your experience. It might really help another family watching today. Lastly, I want to talk about something just as important as the therapies and school plans we've discussed, and that something is you. Getting an autism diagnosis for your child can stir up so many emotions. Relief to finally have some answers, sadness thinking about the unique challenges your child might face, guilt thinking that this may be your fault, which it absolutely isn't, confusion regarding next steps. I want to validate any and all of the feelings you may be experiencing, but I really hope that after watching this video you don't feel helpless or hopeless, because there are so many reasons to be optimistic and there are so many paths forward. This is a big moment, and it's okay to take time to process it. Give yourself grace. There's no perfect way to navigate this journey. We're all learning as we go, and that's okay. Take time and celebrate the little wins, whether it's your child trying a new food, saying a new word, or just sharing a smile. Those moments are worth everything. And don't forget, you are not alone. Connecting with other parents, whether through support groups, online communities, or even just a friend who understands, can make a world of a difference. At the end of the day, your child doesn't need a perfect parent, they just need you, loving, present, and willing to show up for them every single day. I know we spent today talking about where we go and what we do after an autism diagnosis, but if you're still waiting to have your child evaluated, please check out our previous video where we discuss how you can start the evaluation process with us right away. As You Are's approach is fast, clear, and supportive, so you can go from questions to answers in just 3 to 4 weeks, all from the comfort of your own home. No long wait lists, no long commutes, no months of uncertainty, just clarity and a clear path forward. You can check out that video right here on the screen or in the description below. And remember, wherever you are in this journey, As You Are is here for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.